crappie. Look at that, guys. Holy crap. Caught a big, look at the size of that crappie. Holy crap. There it is. Crappie. Yeah, guys. Holy crap. So you crappie fishermen out there, the BFE is probably something you should look for. I don't know, man. Caught that fish punching 1 ounce weight on a BFE. That is a stud of a crappie. Craziness, craziness. Wow, it's a cool bite. What's up, folks? Gabe Montgomery here at 10 Horse Monty YouTube channel. And today I want to talk a little bit about a soft plastic bait that's kind of taken the industry by storm. It's gotten a lot of popularity. It's been featured on Bass Talk Live for several months leading up to the release. It's a bait that was developed by Bradley Hallman and Matt Pangrack. Matt is a co-host on BTL, and like I said earlier, they really hyped this bait up. It's made by Big Bite Baits, and it's called the BFE. So BFE stands for Best Flipper Ever. And I picked up 3 packs of these in different colors. I picked up the Tilapia Magic, which is this color. I've got the South African Special, which is this color here. And I just picked up the standard green pumpkin. Never go wrong with green pumpkin. And it's been about a month. Well, it's been about 3 weeks or so. So I've had a chance to flip these around. I've Texas rigged them with a lightweight, and I did punching with them. That's the 2 applications that I really fished these baits. And let's talk a little bit about the bait before I go into my opinion on whether this is actually the best flipper ever. Pretty strong claim. It's a really compact bait, guys. You've got it's ringed. It's a tube shape. You'll notice that right off the bat, and it's solid. So I like that part about it. It's got this kind of slim tapered nose section, and you've also got a slot. It's got a slot in there. It's like a hook slot. As you come down the bait, you've got these 2 little flippers, and then you've got this paddle tail, and you've got 2 little tentacles on each side. Things I like about this bait so far: it's got a it's got a tight profile, so it slips in and out of the grass really nice. I do like that. And it has a unique gliding action. These 2 little flippers here on the side, and then this big paddle tail, really make this bait kind of glide. It's similar to a tube, but it doesn't have as much of the spiraling action. It's a real good gliding bait, and I've caught a few fish on it. I do like it. The downside, the nose is kind of soft. It's kind of a medium plastic, I would say. You know, it's not super soft. It's definitely not super stiff. But I've had problems with the nose ripping out, and you know that's going to happen. I mean, you know, when you're punching heavy line, 20-pound fluoro, you're setting the hook, you're jacking them, you're gonna tear the nose out of some of these baits. The price, it is $3. I think it's $3.50 or something like that a pack, but it comes out to about 50 cents per bait. And that's about average. So it could be a little cheaper, but you know, I always kind of weigh out how long a bait lasts versus how much it costs. Like, I know a lot of the Zoom products, I use a lot of Zoom products, and they're a lot more affordable, and they actually hold up really well, most of them. So it's not too big of a deal if I'm going through a lot of a cheaper, you know, plastic. Man, I got fish busting out here everywhere. I need to hurry up and get this video over. Holy cow. It's a school of fish. I've got some shad pushed right up against this grass mat. It's hard to focus right now, folks. But I do like this bait. As far as it being the best flipper ever, the jury is out on that. It's hard for me to not go with, I had a beaver sitting here. To me, this is the best flipper ever, and I think it will, I don't know, it'll always be the best flipper ever.
There he is. That's a good fish. Holy crap, look at that fish, guys. That is a freaking stud. Dude, I need that one. That's about a 6-pounder. Yeah, guys. Ooh! Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Would you look at that? Look at that fish, guys. God, that is a freaking toad. Oh my God. Just punching, man. I mean, I have not got any, well, I got one bite punching, but that's kind of what can happen, you know? You go and you go and you go, and no bites, and then all of a sudden you just flip it into the right little hole, and good God, that is a solid fish. But I do think you need some of these in your box, because it is a very quality bait. It does catch fish, and it's got that little bit of smaller profile. Let me show you how this thing pairs up compared to some other baits. Here's another bait made by Big Bite Baits, and this is the tube crawl. A lot of guys know what the tube crawl looks like. So let's use the tube crawl compared to the BFE. So the BFE is a little bit smaller. Similar profile, I would say this is quite a bit more bulky. Of course, this is hollow inside, so you're gonna get a little more spiraling action. But a little bit bigger bait on the crawl tube versus the BFE. This is a Kinky Beaver. Let me pull these tentacles out so you get that kind of beaver look. Once again, the BFE is a little bit more slender. It's a little bit more of a compact profile. And the other bait I'll show you is the D-Bomb. Here's the D-Bomb, here's the BFE. So of course the D-Bomb is definitely fatter, and suckers are slick. Whatever they juice that thing up with, it's hard to hold on to. So the D-Bomb's just a little bit bigger. As far as length, they're almost about the same length. You know, a lot of confidence in the D-Bomb, and starting to get a lot of confidence in this BFE. There we go. That was awesome. I think I had the camera turned off on that. Nice punching fish. There you go, guys. Just testing some new baits out. This is that the BFE by Big Bite Baits. Nice punching fish. It was a cool bite. I flipped it in there and I saw the mat kind of roll over, and she just grabbed it and started swimming sideways with it. So awesome fish. That's like a pretty good fish, guys. Man. Buried in the grass. There we go. Look at that, guys. Nice one. Allen. My fish trap. Look at that, I got my fish trap. Never had a chance, got in the fish trap. Nice fish, guys. Just punching this this new BFE by Big Bite Baits, kind of testing it out. I like the bait. It comes through the grass really well, but I'll have to say the nose, I mean, that's one fish, and this has been happening. The nose just rips out on it. So I don't know, they're like $2.99 a pack of 6, so they're about 50 cents a piece. I don't know, I'm still kind of inconclusive about them, but that's a solid fish. Nothing wrong with that fish. Trying to stay with this BFE. Test it out a little bit. I know if I put a beaver on, I'll get bit. Changed colors. I went to a green pumpkin. Switched from that Tilapia Magic. Nice fish on that BFE again. I switched from the Tilapia Magic to the green pumpkin, and this actually slid up the line this time, so maybe you can't get more than one fish out of these things. You know, the other one I flipped it over and it worked okay, but it was a little bit, I don't know, it was a little bit sketchy. So trying to figure out, is the BFE really the best flipper ever? Nice fish.
I'll show you how I've been rigging up the BFE. One thing I've been kind of playing around with is this little paddle tub. It's solid, but it does have a little groove in it. And what I've been doing is I've been taking my scissors. If you like that more beaver type look, you can just take your scissors and go right up the middle of that paddle tail. So there you go. Got more of a split in there. If you like that look, that fork look, you can do that. So you got options. You can keep it more solid like that, or you can split it. Another thing I've been doing is I've been just taking this little spike it chartreuse pin, and I've been hitting the tips of these. Pretty straightforward. It just adds a little scent and adds a little contrast, and a little bit of contrast goes a long way in fishing. You don't want much. You just want to hit about the, I don't know, about an eighth of an inch, something like that. Man, those fish are just, oh, they're busting still. I gotta get over there. So I've been rigging it up. 50-pound Power Pro braid. A 4/0 hook fits really good in this bait. Just 1 ounce tungsten, got 2 bobber stops on there, and just a 7-11 punching rod. Let me rig this up so you can see how it sits on this hook. You can do it one of two ways. You can come in with the hook point and the hook slot, or the other way. I kind of use that hook slot as a rule of thumb for where I need to come in with the bait. You know, this is where I need to come in with that, with the hook. Just pulling that up there, flip her around. And then here's your hook slot. Go right in there with your hook, and you almost go to the back of that little groove. So there you go. That's how it looks rigged up on, that's a 1 ounce tungsten weight. Nice compact profile, nice compact package. Comes in and out of the grass really, really well. Is it the best flipper ever? I'm gonna have to say no at this point. Is it a good flipper? Yes. Is it something you need in your box? I would say yes. It definitely has a time and a place, and I'm keeping it on the deck, and I'm really testing it. The Tilapia Magic has been the color that I've been catching most of my fish on. I think they got 10 different colors. You can get on Tackle Warehouse, has all 10 of the colors. They've got some watermelon colors. They've got some hematoma, black, blue. They've actually got a BTL color. They've got like the green pumpkin, the South African special, and the Tilapia and Tilapia Magic. This is the Tilapia Magic. Like I said, it's got some fleck in there, just a little bit more flashy. So there you go. That's my opinion on the BFE. I think you need to get some of them and just have them, because it is a little bit different look. I'd say when the fish are more finicky, it's going to come into play because it's got that nice gliding action. Now some more applications for this. I've heard of guys putting these on the Easy rig, which is like a Tokyo rig, or Carolina rigging. You can do basically anything with this. I haven't thrown it on a Carolina rig, but I bet it's got some really nice gliding action. I can really see this thing lifting up off the bottom and kind of just coasting down. I can see putting this even on a shaky head. Just a fat shaky head would probably work. You could use it as a jig trailer. It's probably very versatile. I'm just getting into it, but that's my opinion, guys. Hope this helps you out if you've been thinking about these baits. I'd recommend going and getting a couple packs of them, just checking them out.
You know, one thing about punching, you're covering a lot of water, and you literally have to cover thousands of yards of grass. I mean, there's high percentage areas like your points and your channel swings and stuff, main lake grass. Especially this is late summer, so your main lake grass is going to be most likely your better stuff. I'm kind of swinging inside of some of these points and just fishing these little shallow cuts. But if you get a bite in the grass, you definitely want to slow down and fish that area more thoroughly, because there's a good chance that there'll be some more fish in there. There we go. There we go. It's a nice BFE fish. Best flipper ever? I don't know. It works though. There you go, guys. I mean, this BFE works. No doubt about it. I'm starting to like it the more I fish it. Definitely want to pick up a pack. Punch rig works great. Texas rig works great. So check it out. Till next time.
Leave some comments if you've had any experience with the BFE. I'm curious what you guys think about it. If you got the same opinion I do, or if it's just the bait right now and you're just killing them on it. So thanks for coming along. Appreciate you watching this. Please subscribe if you have not, and hit the little bell notification. That way anytime I'm dropping content, you guys can get on there. You'll know it's out there. We're doing a live stream on Monday nights at 7:30 Central. You can get on 10 Horse Monty YouTube channel or Backyard Bassin YouTube channel. Got all kinds of special guests coming up. Typically lasts an hour and a half. It's a good time. We recommend, or we suggest, or we would really like to have you come in there and drop some comments, questions, just feedback on what you've learned, talk about your latest fishing trips, any of that. So we hope to see you on there, and until next time.